Internet. Welcome to the August 31st episode of This Week in Esports.
Yeah, we're coming to you live from the Microsoft campus in Redmond, Washington, and we're showcasing Mixer Magic, which is all about FTL and interactivity.
FTL, of course, meaning faster than light. That is sub-second latency, interconnectivity. Viewers don't just watch, you participate. You're actually wondering now, though, I'm guessing who this tall drink of water to my right is. Different drink of water.
Yeah.
Still a fabulous drink, though.
I love water.
His name is Malik.
Malik Prince here.
It's true.
So happy to be here with
I'm
Kate
very
the Great.
excited. Oh, hi.
We were talking before the show.
It's
honor
nice.
co-hosting with you.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Also, only the second human on Earth that's been on the Level Up cast, Tips and Tricks, and now This Week in Esports.
Ooh.
That is going to go on my resume.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I love it. Okay, well, so let's talk esports. There's a ton, especially now during the summer months. And since this show is for you, we're going to give you the power to decide what you're going to hear about today, what you're going to vote on, and the options that you get to know more about. So how is that going to happen there, Malik?
That's right. So we don't get to choose the topics. We discuss what you'll be. We'll discuss. You'll be doing that for us. We only have 30 minutes every week, so make sure you get your vote in if you want to hear your favorite esports discussed. Of course, before we get into the games that we have this week for you, we normally start the show with a special segment, and this time around we're doing top 5 clips.
Exactly. Now, our first top 5, we're going to go to highlight PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tournament. They went down at Gamescom in Germany last week.
Yeah.
Thursdays are difficult for me to use the word, so I will try it now. The tournament, running over 4 days, brought in with it a few fantastic moments. First up, some unusual tactics that we don't generally see in first-person shooters. That brings us to the Korean pro Overwatch player Evermore, who took a very restrained approach, yeah, you heard me, Overwatch player, and focused on surviving into the late game.
In the PUBG Invitational, points were weighed for survival over number of kills. In games 1 and 2, Evermore avoided conflict as much as possible, taking a small number of kills. And in game 3, he once again took a boat to Spawn Island, but got stuck in some rocks on his way back.
Oh, I'll tell you something, Spawn Island, it's difficult these times.
Yeah, so he had plenty of heals left in his inventory and kept healing outside the blue until he died at number 9.
Not too bad.
Pulling in a cumulative score of 798 points on day 1 meant his strategic approach netted him the $15,000 prize and the legendary Golden Skillet.
Exactly.
Ooh,
now,
15,000.
15, it's not bad. Not bad for some days' work there. Clip 2, let's bring it. Got a little more action for us with excellent tactical use of cover from Team Solo Mid TSM player Smack when he stands up against Noble player Ekakulos.
Ooh,
I'm hoping
good.
I got that right.
I think you got pretty close, if not right. Yeah.
Ekakulos, yeah. Talk to us about Smack.
Smack empties the entire clip of his rifle into the car, denying what's the name again?
Ekapulos?
There you go.
Etaculous.
There you go.
You know what? You did well naming yourself. We're
Yes.
just terrible readers.
Then takes an incredible shot through 2 windows of the building. Then Smack successfully revives his teammate in the cover of the shed.
Exactly. Let's bring us to clip 3, Malik.
There we go. This brings up to day 3 and the first-person duos competition. Check out Andy Pyro absolutely on fire as he solos his way through team after team. He's at the edge of the circle, teammate already eliminated, and he takes down Shaka, I believe, and pins one shot girl and stat in the building. Molotov cocktail not quite making it through the window.
You know, you gotta really throw those things hard.
Yeah.
So when they try to run, he just takes them down. And get this, Andy takes 3 more kills before the end of the match. Just watch.
Go.
Yahtzee, that's nice. Bring it on, Andy.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Okay, so let's move it on, I guess, to clip numero 4.
There we go.
Also from day 3.
Also from day
Malik,
3.
bring us through it.
Yeah, so we just want to show this amazing clip that highlights the conflict between survival and kills, and the pressure that the closing circle places on players. Here, Sweater had a great shot on Pony Rider, but waited too long and just got moved down.
Mowed down, there it is. That feels nice.
That's a word.
You know what? He was moved down to death.
There you go.
Clip 5 brings us to the insanity that was day 4. Clip 5, here we go. And that was the insanity of day 4 competition where 76 players competed on 4-person squads. Nearly all of the kills, now this is the best part, came in the last 7 minutes of the match. Here we'll talk about Panda player MU taking out the last of Cloud9's squad and reviving his teammate to go 2v2 with Noble.
Yeah, MU makes the move, but Noble was already ahead of the pack and takes them out for a solid finish of the very last game of the Invitational, catapulting Team Noble to 3rd place overall.
I wonder if it's Mu.
It's probably
or
Mu.
if it's MU. You know what? Our bad on that one.
MU.
Well, let's talk about that live voting that we always love.
Let's
so
do
we've
it.
upgraded our interconnectivity options here on the show. We're going to turn on live voting from time to time in today's episode.
Here we go. Right now, you'll see 4 choices to choose from that selects the next segment. These choices are below the video window in the interactive section. Just click on the one you want. It's that simple. Your choices today, right now at least, StarCraft, Halo, Overwatch, and SmashCon.
Exactly.
So we see this live.
Exactly. Now, from the moment you see this screen, you have 30 seconds to vote. So you only get to choose once, and you'll see the results update in real time. Now, I have a desire for what I would like to talk about, but obviously this is not our thing.
Yeah.
So, because we're not, there are producers and directors and audio and tech and fabulous
Lots of things.
crew, but there's many of this that isn't exactly up to us.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So here
There
we
you go.
go.
What one?
Drum
Let's
roll,
see.
please. Oh no, which one? What do you guys want to hear about? Let's hear it. Oh,
It looks like Overwatch.
We're still going.
Oh,
This is no, that's just kidding. It's Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Here we go.
People love them some Overwatch.
Exactly. Love that Overwatch game. Now, we can talk a little bit about Overwatch. Well, first of all, before we even get to that, did you hear a little bit about Cloud9?
I did not.
Now, I'll tell you something. The LA Rams leadership team, the LA Rams actually went and they got a new Overwatch team coming out of London for Overwatch World League.
Nice.
So it's coming out. Actually, no, excuse me, not Overwatch World League, Overwatch League. Very much different.
Not the World League. Just
Overwatch League. Owl. And fun fact, before we get into this, you can help them name their new Overwatch team, which is going to be part of the Cloud9 family, but located in London. So check out @Cloud9 for Cloud and then the number 9 on Twitter for more details on that.
Name the team. That'd be pretty cool.
But let's talk about Overwatch this week.
Let's do it. Another week gone, another Overwatch segment in the books. The second week of Overwatch Contenders wrapped up over the weekend with another series of 8 games across North America and Europe. Stateside, Team Envious, Envision, and Kungarna?
That's a great question. I think Kungarna might be the one.
Kungarna, there you go. Were able to keep their momentum from week 1, capping victories alongside Rogue. Likewise, in the European realm, teams Misfits, 123, and Gamers Origin fought to victory alongside Cloud9, who scored their first win. Yep, and of course, the only thing that truly matters from the European scene is the Team Bazooka Puppies lost for the second week in a row. Will they be shown no mercy?
They will apparently not. So teams still have 4 more weeks of Contenders play to determine which 4 teams will advance to the playoffs in October and get a shot at that sweet $100,000 grand prize. Now, Week 3 play continues tomorrow and Saturday for both NA and EU seasons. So check out those games as basically while they happen. Head over to twitch.tv/Overwatch Contenders, where every match will be live streamed.
That's right. But wait, there's even more Overwatch news.
Who knew? We all did.
We all did. It's in the teleprompter, too.
Yeah.
That's how we knew, because the world could always use more heroes. See what I do there?
I did see that. I felt that right there.
There you go. Over the weekend, the bracket matchups for the Overwatch World Cup 2017 were announced, revealing which teams will be facing off at the big show at BlizzCon in November.
Exactly.
Fans get ready for country matchups, the UK versus Sweden, Canada versus Australia, China versus France, and finally the US will take on South Korea.
Okay, let me talk about this for a second.
All right, let's do it.
South Korea. Obviously, they famously won the World Cup in 2016 without dropping a single map. Not an easy feat. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to pour one out for the U.S. team. I'm going to say thank you so much. I'm so sorry that you got matched up with the team of death, but all red, white, and blue. I believe in you,
There we go.
but let's not get too hasty.
Yeah. We'll be praying for you guys. Of course, with all the new patches in store for the game in the coming months, anything could happen. To see how the bracket shakes down and who will win the title of Overwatch World Champion, be sure to check out the World Cup playoffs at BlizzCon November 3rd and 4th.
Exactly. That's where it all goes down.
Yep.
Voting options now.
Yes, your choices.
Tell us what we have to look at.
Let's do it. StarCraft, we have some Halo.
Yeah.
We have Smash, and of course, Quake.
Quake. Oh,
So
my
what would you like to see? Vote now.
Oh, so we want to go.
So it's live voting.
It is live voting. That's
going
right.
for Halo.
Oh, good. Yay, Halo. So now, see,
Halo.
this is exactly one of the best parts of sub-second latency. We can tell exactly what y'all want.
100%.
And go back and forth about it. And we can see, okay.
Ooh, looks like Halo's dominating. I don't know.
I mean, it's a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things we could say about Halo, but I don't want to jump to it.
Yeah,
And I
of
guess we
course.
are. We're going to jump to it right. And There we
Halo
go.
wins.
I see the little countdown clock. This is good to know.
Oh, I should have that
Guys,
up on my
we're
screen.
coming to you live. It's all new. It's very exciting.
Yes.
You're coming into it with us. So here we go. Competitive Halo 5 action is back for the fall 2017 season, and thankfully, we have weekly matches to tune in to for the North American and European scene right here on Mixer.com/Halo.
Beautiful. That was beautiful vocals.
Thank
there we go. Coming up soon, however, will be the Halo Championships Series London, taking place at the Gfinity Arena in
New
Fulham.
arena. What's up?
There we go, Fulham, London, on September 15th through the 17th. Before we get there, we wanted to take a look back at the last Halo Open event, DreamHack in Atlanta, Hotlanta, which brought together competition across a slew of other esports titles. Let's check out what Halo correspondent Mike Strongside Cavana had to say about the event and wish him a happy belated birthday
Happy
to our
birthday.
favorite Strongside. And now, roll the tape.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Strongside, and we have just concluded the HCS Summer 2017 Finals here at DreamHack. We had over 80 open bracket teams competing, with 12 of our finest pro teams from North America and Europe, battling and duking it out for their share of $200,000. On top of that, we had a massive free-for-all turnout. 288 players came out to compete to claim themselves the best individual player in Halo 5. Now over in the open bracket, we had Straight Rippin' and Ronin fighting for their lives to keep their spot, but it was Oxygen Supremacy to come in and knock out Straight Rippin'. But Ronin Esports was able to hang on, and you'll see them in the next season. Now over in the championship bracket, we saw Evil Geniuses battle their way through the elimination bracket all the way back to place within the top 6. But moving on, the winner bracket finals, what we have all been waiting for. Optic Gaming versus Splice. We have not seen Splice ever make it to the winner bracket finals. And then on the other side, we have never seen Optic Gaming lose the winner bracket finals. Splice, with all their hunger and with all their might, they had wanted to win this tournament. They knocked Optic Gaming for the first time ever to the elimination bracket. We saw Optic Gaming defeat Team Envious. They made their way into the grand finals versus Splice, but they had to beat them 2 series in a row. Splice did not let that happen, defeating Optic Gaming in the grand finals 4-2 for the first time ever, making history. Splice won HCS Atlanta, going home with the gold. All smiles all around. The young guns have done it. The hunger paid off. The practice paid off. They are going home champions. That's going to be it from us from here. But next up on the road, we've got HCS London, September 15th to 17th. Make sure you're tuning in. Twitch.tv/Halo, Mixer.com/Halo. We'll see you there.
Man, Strongside
So good.
knows how to break it down.
Yeah.
And it could not be more excited about the 15th through the 17th of September.
It's going to be so good.
Just what it is. Exactly. So let's talk voting. Let's talk what you want to hear. That, of course, would be StarCraft, Rocket League, Smash, or Quake.
4 choices. Let's see.
There are a lot of choices out there and things that we could totally be oh, so Quake's up right now, which I'm really hoping for, and I know I'm going to totally.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Looks like Smash is
You know
taking
what?
the lead.
Really, what this comes down to is it's a battle of the elder statesmen of esports versus the young fighting
Right.
game community, right? So
Exactly.
which one's gonna go? Which one are you guys gonna go for? You got 11 seconds to decide.
I'm going to vote for Quake for you.
You're gonna vote for Quake for
There
me?
you go.
Thanks.
Boom. Yeah, no worries.
I do want that. It's true.
Yeah.
QuakeCon, come on. Like we're talking about like a game that's right up there with Doom. Like
Yeah, it's like OG.
the original land
yeah,
stuff.
for sure. So
I mean, it's like Unreal Tournament. Let's go.
Ooh, looks like Smash won.
Ooh!
That's good.
You
Smash
go
won. All right.
Smash. Here it is. Smash Con.
Super Smash Con 2017 took place August 10th through the 13th when isn't there a high-class Smash tournament? Really, like that game is always on tournament. Those guys keep busy for sure. Super Smash Con is a convention that celebrates all things Smash with live music, costume contests, live events, and of course tournaments in all 4 games. In Smash 64, we saw, Pukuru. Oh, yeah, there you go. Pukuro. Anyway, fight his way through the losers bracket and win grand finals after the bracket reset.
Now, heading into Smash Melee, we got to see the big names battle it out. Cloud9's Mango took on Mewtwo King in the grand finals. Mango took Mewtwo King to the cleaners, winning 3 straight games, taking the first place title. Now,
Yeah.
in Melee doubles, I'm sorry, I'm just going to come over here and say what's up. Melee doubles, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, Malik.
All right.
We saw SFATs and Pew Pew U take home first, which is an interesting consideration. Now, the duo went through a series of ups and downs after losing the winners finals, and then the winner winning the losers finals and taking the grand finals, then bracket resetting and taking the grand finals again from Mewtwo King and Pulp.
Ooh, that
Just
was
a lot going on in that
was a
sentence
lot,
and
yeah.
a lot going on at that event. Now, it's a crazy night for those 2, which obviously is an understatement to be sure.
Yeah, that was intense, really. Moving on to Smash Brawl, Nairo, starting from losers bracket, made his way into the grand finals against ADHD. The match was tense, but the fighters kept focus. Nairo pulled through, taking the grand finals after the bracket reset. And that wasn't the last we saw of Nairo. Heading into Smash 4, Nairo giving everyone deja vu as he fought through the losers bracket once more and made his way to grand finals, beating Zero once for the bracket reset and did it again for the win. This Super Smash Con has been the story of the loser bracket runs, and you can bet there will be many more to come.
I like those people that go through the losers bracket. I mean, they
It's so good.
earn it. Not that the others don't. Not that winners bracket do
But they
not.
have to fight more for
but
it.
They just that's the underdog. That's the scrappy that you want to
Such
see
a
in the
good
fighting
story.
community and esports across the board. So speaking of esports across the board, let's talk what you want to hear next. Bring up that voting, please.
So we have
Who we got?
StarCraft, Rocket League, Smash, Shine, and Quake.
It's true. Now, I personally, yes,
Is Quake winning?
I just voted myself. I'm just saying, guys. Here's the thing. This is what you can tell. We have zero
Yeah.
abilities other than what you guys want to hear about, and it feels really good right now about what's going on with
Yeah.
Rocket
League and
Oh
Quake are
my, they're
fighting. It
going
looks
back
like-
and forth.
Yeah.
You got 9 seconds, so you decide what you want to see.
Here we
I'm
go.
hoping. Oh, looks
Uh-oh.
like Quake's up there. Hey,
Oh,
you know what?
tie.
Either one
It's
will
a
do
tie.
well.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Okay,
Quake won,
here it
Quake
is.
won.
So I'm going to say Quake.
Quake one. There you go.
Hello! Music to the ears of many, an early esports fan, much like myself, and also home of the Quake World Championships. There, at QuakeCon, we saw competitions take their champions into the battle with 2 main tournaments, Duel and Sacrifice, also what they called me in college. Duel being the traditional 1v1 firefight, now while Sacrifice, essentially a 4-on-4 capture the flag, or capture the soul in this case.
There you
Get
go.
it?
Bethesda seems to have huge plans for the title, as these tournaments held a combined $1 million prize pool.
Impressive,
So much
considering
money.
that obviously this magnitude of tournament, considering this is happening already for a game that was just released to early access, not even full-blown, 8 days ago.
Oof.
It's not bad.
Yeah, just watching these duels is insane on its own right, as players rely mostly on sound cues in the map to tell where the opponent is and where they're going.
Hey, sound cues are pretty good. I mean, CSGO has some of those as well. Firing rockets into empty corridors and hitting other champions. Just they turn the corner. That is the best thing I've heard all day. This game is of prediction, reaction, and map awareness, which is actually pretty typical of a couple of different esports.
For sure.
Talk to us about the champs.
32 champions honed these abilities and fought for the grand finals in the duel tournament. In the end, it came down to Vu from Maestro Gaming and Claus from 2Z. Both players surprisingly coming from the European qualifiers. Vu and Claus battled it out for the best of 5. However, Claus not holding back, winning 3 straight matches and leaving QuakeCon as the duel champion.
That's not too bad of a title. Now, over in the Sacrifice tournament, we saw 8 teams battle for the top spot. After the carnage that is Quake, the team, I can tell you from experience, is totally something I'm going to lead with after I can see the prompter. And here we are. Don't even worry about it. Things happen because we're live. And
Live.
that's how you know we're live.
That's how you know
we
you're
were
live.
left with Team 2Z against Not Too Fast in the finals. Interestingly enough, the 2 just 1-0. How about them apples?
there you
Now,
go.
after some hectic battling and close comebacks, 2Z took those grand finals 3-1, so a pretty effective win, I would say.
For sure.
It's really been a great event for Claus as his team won the Sacrifice final and he won the dual final.
Yes,
It's kind of like winning the 100 meter and then also winning your team's rally.
You're just so
relay.
good. You're like an MVP.
Guess so.
Claus taking home $100,000 for duel, and his team taking home $300,000 for sacrifice. You can catch Quake Champions again when it makes its way to DreamHack Denver in October.
Yeah, DreamHack is a fantastic, I would say it's a fantastic
Little event.
esports event across the country and the world. Let's talk about more esports across the country and the world. This time you had your choices of. We got Smash Bros.
Smash Bros is in there.
StarCraft.
Some Rocket League. Love me some cars and soccer. And we have Madden as well.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 3 up here, but that's okay because we've got some time here. That's not a problem. Obviously, Rocket League is leading the pack here, and I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Me and Rocket League are friends.
Are you?
I'm a big fan.
I'm still not very good at the game.
Oh no, I'm not good.
Okay.
Let me explain.
You just love it.
No, I just love it. Plus, it's real difficult to not watch it when it's on.
That's true.
Fabulous. I mean, when you got casters with it as well. I mean, it's just like stop it already.
Yeah,
Stop it some
it's just
more.
one of those games where people have gotten so good at it, like you almost feel like you just have no chance.
What? I get it.
Yeah.
Speaking of chances, let's talk about that Rocket League. This past weekend, that was August 26th and 27th, NBC Sports, that small mom and pop franchise, NBC Sports Group, and Face It's, another small mom and pop franchise, Universal Open Rocket League tournament concluded with those grand finals. Now, this 2v2 double elimination tournament took 16 of the world's best Rocket League teams to Esports Arena in Santa Clara, California, which I want to go to someday, but I haven't yet, to compete for a share of the $100,000 prize pool.
Yeah, to make it to the finals, teams needed to first make it through the qualifiers. There were 4 regional round competitions as well as a U.S. Open and European Invitational. The grand finals split these teams into 4 brackets and set them to work against one another. Up until the semifinals, games were best of 3. Gale Force Esports and DAPG went head-to-head, and the Method went up against Flipside Tactics. Gale Force and Method both won their matches 2-0, so when they headed into the winners' final against one another.
Exactly. Now once their matches were best of 5 games, Gale Force, obviously huge in the scene, won 3-0, but since this is double elimination, Method had to battle Sizzle Your Cobb before they could take on. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Sizzle Your Cobb. That's a great name. Muffin Men, you have my love and affection continually. Anyway, before they could take on Gale Force in the grand final. Now, it came down to the last game, but Method pulled out the win to take Gale Force on once again.
Yes, and the grand final was best of 7. Games were close and the wins flip-flopped, so it took until Game 6 for a team to emerge victorious, taking home first place as well as $32,500, $32,500. Yeah.
A lot of money.
That's a number.
That's a number. That's a lot of money in numbers.
So much money. Was Gale Force Esports, made up of Dutch player Violent Panda and French player K-Dop. What maybe has us most excited about this is how this esports tournament was spotlighted. Not only was it live streamed on NBCSports.com,
which is already kind of a behemoth, so way to go.
And of course the NBC Sports app,
still a behemoth.
But there was 2 hours of content televised each day of the tournament on all of the 8 NBC Sports regional networks.
Yes. Esports competition like this, making it on to broadcast TV. Obviously a big, huge little nod to the industry.
I'm so happy that it's being legitimized and people are finally starting to notice esports as something important.
You're going to be going through your, channels and stuff. Speaking of going through things,
let's go through some votes.
I am trying my hardest to transition from one thing to the other seamlessly, and it may not be working, so my apologies.
Fantastic.
Exactly. Oh, now interesting. We've got, now I just made my vote. I'm not going to make it known.
You're not going
to tell anybody.
I'll make my vote known.
You can go for it.
It's a game that I played.
There it is.
It's not going to win.
Well, we'll see. We haven't seen one of these. I haven't been talking about in a little while, so I think
it's a little race
it'll be
game
happening. And now we get to tell who's going on.
Okay, here we go.
Drum roll, please.
F1 Racing, I think.
F1 Racing.
I think they.
You want to start us off there, Malik?
Let's do it. All right, F1 2017 released just a few days ago, and of course, competitions are on the horizon. Game developers Codemaster, creator of the Dirt and Grid series, have teamed up with esports specialist Gfinity to bring you the first Formula One Esports Series World Championships. This series will begin in September with qualifying events that determine the top 40 drivers that make it into the semifinals. The 2 semifinals will take place on October 10th and 11th in the Gfinity Arena in London, home to tournaments for CSGO, Street Fighter V, Rocket League, and the upcoming Halo Championship Series in London. The 20 drivers that remain will make it to the finals.
Exactly. Now, the whole series culminates at the end of the Formula One series with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the Yas Marina circuit in the United Arab Emirates. Boy, that's a mouthful. That, of course, happening November 24th through the 25th. Now, although a prize pool has not been announced yet, we do know that the winner of the series will automatically have a spot in next year's semifinals entry into the 2018 Grand Prix and be included as a character in an F1 2018 game.
Nice
so I'm just
prize.
saying that is an eternal nod to greatness. So Codemaster CEO Frank Seiger says that they look forward to bringing new fans to both the game and the sport itself. Now, to register, get more information, all of the things you need to do, check out F1esports.com.
There you go.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And I think this might be our time for our last vote.
Yes.
Potentially.
So get your votes in.
I'm just saying, here's the... Oh, and look at that. We've got a new player on the field.
Heroes of the Storm. There we go.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, but it
feel like
doesn't
Smash
look
is
like
gonna
Smash
win,
Brothers.
you know?
It doesn't do
Smash is
StarCraft.
gonna win.
We'll see what y'all think.
Yeah, of course.
We'll see what y'all think.
That's awesome. The fact that somebody's going to be able to be put in the game, that's awesome.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I'd
I
love
love
that.
that. Yeah,
I don't know what
okay.
game I'd be put in if I...
What, do you don't?
No, I'd probably put in Halo, but nobody would know because I'd have a helmet on.
That's true. I would like to
that's
have a
unfortunate.
car in Rocket League
Ooh.
that is bedazzled and
Oh.
glammed. Speaking of bedazzling, let's talk Smash.
Smash.
Smash Brothers. So, Malik, I'll let you start this one as
Let's do
I
it.
make lots of noise with the apple.
Shine 2017 was last weekend, and it was a smash hit.
I get what you
Oh,
did
yeah, that was
there,
good. I
funny.
promise I didn't write that. Held in Boston's 118,000 square foot Seaport World Trade Center, Shine 2017 was host to over 2,000 competitors of 8 different games. Primarily, this was a major tournament for Super Smash Bros.
So let's start chronologically here with Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64. Head nod towards that era. Optional for time.
There you go.
I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm Ron Burgundy? So here's the deal. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to tell you right now. Okay, so although they were the oldest community Smash, it's live,
There you
and
go.
I'm that person. Okay, so Smash 64, let's talk about it. On the forefront of tournament organization with the waterfall tournament format. Now abbreviated WTF. This format consists of round-robin pools that decide which division each player falls into. First place gets into Division 1. Second place gets into Division 2. And so on. So after placing the top 2 players from each division advance into the next division up and climb the waterfall to the top 16 bracket. Now you have a lot more sets to win, but you also have a lot more sets you can lose. This is where the drama comes in. Pretty certain everyone takes playing games no matter how it goes.
Yeah, it looked like Genesis 4's champion Alvin from Peru would tear through his bracket nearly unopposed with his Pikachu and Captain Falcon, even by Mexico's strongest player, Maraguas. However, a 19-year-old Yoshi player from Florida, Fry's Electronics Wizrobe, had something to say about it. After defeating Maraguas 3-0 in winner's semifinal, he took two games off Alvin's notorious Pikachu in winners finals, but lost the next 3 games against Alvin Mario in a close set. Wizzy was sent to losers final and 3-0'd Maraguas again for his spot in the grand finals. He then exploded out of the gate, taking the first set over Alvin's 3-0. Wizzy kept his momentum and defeated Alvin's Captain Falcon in a 3-1 set to take the tournament.
Okay, now this was Rizzy Robe's first major tournament win and the first major North American tournament won by a Yoshi. So obviously
Nice.
this kid, nice little prodigy there. Next in the series is Super Smash Brothers Melee. And we saw some insane upsets in the top 8 with Tempo Storm's S2J taking close sets over Papa Global's Pope and Echo Fox's Mewtwo King with his Captain Falcon, an unprecedented feat for him.
Yes, with Team Liquid's Hungry Box taking winner's final over C9 Mango in an unexpected fashion. Mango was sent to the losers final to face his hometown sparring partner S2J. With a quick 3-0 victory and S2J out at third place, Mango went on to rematch his longtime rival again in the grand finals. Even though Mango used both of his main characters, Falcon and Fox, Hungry Box's Jigglypuff proved too strong as he clutched the set 3-2 to win the tournament. Congrats to the 2 champions from Florida and TSM Zero for continuing his reign on Smash Wii U. Be sure to follow them all on Twitter at Wizrobe, at LiquidHBox, and at TSM Zero.
Here we go.
Yes.
Let's talk about things that you can get in on esports style. That, of course, would be
Some tourneys.
upcoming tournaments. First one, of course.
Ooh, a Halo 5 tournament.
Exactly. At
Yeah.
the Microsoft stores. This is actually something that you yourself can get in on. So this is happening
Might do
across
it.
the country and will be happening this Sunday, September 3rd, for those of you who like 2v2 matches and apparently don't have anything to do over Labor Day weekend.
Hey,
And by that, I mean you do have something to do now. So how's about it? Attendance was high for the last go-around, so head over to halo.gg for the full list of stores that will be participating and see if you can join up.
might
And
see
more
me there.
importantly, throw down.
throw down some Halo.
Ooh, here we go, CSGO.
CSGO, the FPS darling of the esports scene, is back with another event. DreamHack Masters Malmo with will have
Sweden.
we'll have teams fighting over a $250,000 prize pool, and it's anyone's guess for who makes it out on top.
NIP.
Check out masters.dreamhack.com for more information on the event and where to watch.
I shouldn't say that. I love them all.
Yeah.
NIP, though, has my heart. Actually, so does SK. Gosh, you
Oh,
guys
it's
got
so
me
hard to
guys
decide.
lost it. It's fine. But let's talk about League of Legends. The 2017 LCS Summer Playoffs are in the final stages with the last 4 teams ready to best it out over 2 days of action because we've got Worlds coming up here. LOLesports.com has the full schedule and other great content for you to check out. And bonus,
Games Done Quick announced a charity stream this weekend for the Hurricane Harvey storm relief, which is great. Go out and support if you can, and you can find more information on twitter.com/GamesDoneQuick.
Nicely
So
done.
gamers who speedrun games. I love that. Love that idea that raising relief for
hey,
raising money
gaming
for
for
relief.
good.
Yeah.
I gotta love that. Exactly.
Love it.
So, guys, we'll be right here each and every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Mixer Channel 1. Be sure to watch this and, hey, catch up on past episodes, see what your favorite esports teams are doing at youtube.com/Mixer Channel 1, and follow us on Twitter at WatchMixer for more information and updates on the show to know what's happening in the wide world of esports.
Yes, and also tune in to #Esports Weekend on the same channel starting at 9 a.m. Pacific this Saturday, and we'll be on rebroadcast. We only show esports content on Mixer Channel 1 on the weekends, so I hope you can come back to tune in and check out the content. Also, be sure to check out Tips and Tricks every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, because it's like
true.
a great show.
It's true.
It really is.
He knows. It's also very true. Guys, for Malik, myself, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.